Do you know what motivates your employees? When human society were formed, various intellectuals sought to figure out what motivates employees to work from the dawn of the time. Various methods used by them have led to a variety of motivations theories. In this video, we look at the different theories of motivation, which are expectancy theory, goal setting theory, and equity theory, and how we can use this theory to motivate the employee. What is motivation? Motivation is derived from the Latin word movere, which means moving. In other words, motivate employees to move faster and longer than unmotivated employees.
Let's talk about expectancy theory. To motivate your employees, you need to let your employee believe three things. First, their efforts will result in performance. Second, that performance will result in outcomes. Third, those outcomes will be variables to employee. The things let your employee believe their efforts will result in performance, we call it expectancy. We know that every employee has different ability. So, when you assign tasks, you need to consider their past experience, goal difficulty, and self-efficacy. Besides, instrumentalities let employees believe their performance will result in outcomes. You need to make sure that there is a strong link between performance and rewards, such as KPI allowance. You cannot allow rewards things such as seniorities to build an unfair situation. Next, let your employee believe the outcome is variable, called variance. Please make sure that the reward system meets employee needs, such as salary increase. In conclusion, let your employee believe their efforts result in performance to achieve something value.
Next, I will continue with goal setting theory. In order to motivate your employees, you are advised to assign your employees with specific and difficult goals instead of do your best goals. Task performance will rise when the goal difficulty increases. This is because the employees believe that they will receive more rewards when more difficult goals are assigned. However, please make sure that your employees are able to maximize their performance and complete those difficult goals within their abilities. Your employees have their own self-set goals to monitor their task progress. When your employees are assigned with more challenging goals, they will put more effort and time to complete their respective tasks. Other than that, your employees are able to develop or improve their planning and problem-solving skills more effectively. They will be motivated to work harder and smarter with the presence of changing goals.
Now, let's move on to the last motivation, which is equity motivation. According to equity theory, you should compare your outcomes and inputs with someone else's outcomes and inputs. Input refers to the education, experience, or effort in exchange of outcomes such as salary, fringe benefit, or job security. For example, if the employee knows that their colleague is getting a higher salary than them for the same level of education, they might feel unfair and affect their motivation. Individuals perceive that they are under-rewarded and will have negative emotions such as rage or envy. To restore the equity, they can try to talk to the boss or steal from the company to improve their outcomes or reduce their input by reducing the intensity or duration of the effort. What happens if individuals perceive that they are over-rewarded? They might feel guilt or anxiety and then respond by reducing the size of their outcomes or increase their input, for example, doing more high-quality work in order to restore the equity. In short, employees will be motivated to continue contributing at the same level if they perceive equity.
In conclusion, as a boss should make sure that every employee is motivated and inspired to do their best work. None of this is fast or simple, but the benefit happy employees greatly exceed the time and effort spent motivating them in the long run.